Yeah guys, Black Street, out here without fear, as usual. We're over here at Cape Coast Castle, having a tour around, you know, trying to see what we can find. By the castle we got people fishing and also swimming. Wow.
Overlooking is a fantastic Atlantic Ocean, also Gulf of Guinea. The ship bent or dumped kilometer away from the castle. So they use smaller boats and to transport the slaves to the ships. Let's see the tunnel from where we saw.
Alright guys, we're heading to the tunnel underneath where we're standing, where the slaves the meatballs or what?
Yeah, they will shoot it rapidly.
Okay, okay.
So if this one fail at target, this or that will hit.
To hit, okay.
And that was why they mounted so many, about 16 over here. 300 meters, 500 meters, as against 1,000 meters.
Okay.
And the target was ship, not human being.
Okay.
And all these things come in English. Stayed here from 1665 and they built the castle until Ghana gave a political independence.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
Have a look at the tunnel.
Okay.
Very deep.
Okay.
And wide.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, guys. Here's the tunnel where the slaves were actually moved from to go board the ship. The ship to
Yeah, they walked through to board the boats.
Okay.
Bigger ships.
Okay.
And then we took them to the Americas and the Caribbean community. So basically, the opening here was for ventilation and security. Okay. There was an officer here who stood and did the monitoring. So if 200 were expired, the one doing the counting should get the same number. Anything short of that.
Okay. He will be held responsible. Okay, guys.
End of the tunnel.
Okay. The end of the tunnel. Okay.
Wow. Also blocked because the trade had finally come to an end, at least in British castle system, 1833.
Okay.
So the slave Africans worked like this, like that. And this became the initial door of no return,
Okay.
where the women would join the men to exit to canoe, to bigger ships and off to America.
Okay.
Later they closed the side on account that anytime they see water was there, the waves came in. And the steering, so they blocked it and the men had to go out this way.
This was the original door of no return, where our slave masters bring our ancestors, and they never came back to Africa. But you know, as I said, the door has been sealed due to how the oceans have been bringing, you get me, when the waves are high and stuff, the waters do come from here, so it has to be sealed. This was actually a door of no return. You know, our ancestors that were shipped to Jamaica, Haiti, America, Brazil, you get me, never came back out of this door. So some Brazilians, if you're watching this, I'm sure your ancestors went through this door and never came back. You know?
We are now moving to the female
dungeon. Alright guys. Next to the female. So where was this?
All these were storage rooms.
Okay, okay.
Where imported materials were kept, then bricks, oyster shells, limestone and oil.
Okay.
To construct the first and second stories. Oh. The smallest amongst all was later used as condensed.
Okay, alright.
This was a punishment cell for the ladies who said no to officers' rape. If the officer wanted to rape you and he said no, you don't agree, you don't do it, you know that, they will push you here, door locked, blind. Food very little in and out from that side.
Excuse me, please.
And solitary confinement, the way they will frustrate you, nobody advises you to say, do it. You see those black balls there, the mortar balls?
Yeah.
Some of them weigh between 20 and 30 kilograms. And they will ask you to carry one or hold one.
For the punishment?
Because you say no to them.
Allow yourself.
So for how long will you hold the ball?
Fuck you.
In less than 2 minutes, you will drop the ball. And then you agree to disagree. Then they will go to the shore, wash off the blood on you. You know, when they were in the dungeons, they didn't bath, the men as well. Then the water we saw, they will fetch some, bath you, and then to their bedroom. After they rape, back to the dungeons. Those that became their girlfriend or concubines were treated far better than those in the dungeons. Eventually, some of them conceived and gave birth to the European African children. So you are the Bandai, Bangkok, the Brazilian, Bramwell, Hatton. If they baptize you to Christian faith, Paul, Peter, John, Joseph, Sarah,
Stephen,
Banaman, Bartholomew, maybe Rebecca, and what.
So this was where they were fed from?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Alright guys, this is the female slave dungeons. We're heading into this female slave dungeon. Let's see what we found. Okay. Wow. Wow. Wow.
150 to 250 over a year at a time.
Okay. The female slaves.
The female slaves.
Okay.
150 to 250 over there.
Okay.
So 300 to 500 women as against 700, 1,000 men. Always the men were more than the women. And very sad to state, throughout the period that they stayed in the dungeon, the male, the female, no shower.
Wow.
Yeah, very serious. In Bafat, Asilman, the village of the Cape Coast, Kumasi, and that was all.
Wow. Wow.
So it's very serious, and therefore I always tell my brothers and sisters, especially those in the diaspora, that there is the need for us to commend, appreciate, acknowledge each and every one of them who survived the journey.
Yeah.
Because we are who we are today because our generational line survived the atrocities.
True.
Those that were thrown into the ocean because of lack of food and water, they didn't have generation.
True.
Those who died here, they did not have generation.
True.
Those who died at the time of capture in the villages, they did not have generation. But we are the descendants because despite the challenges that our ancestors went through, they survived the year. We are so African American Caribbeans, we always help them to trace their roots, visit there once in a lifetime at least, to appreciate the work of their ancestors. Last year we celebrated Emancipation Day Festival, Panafest as well, and then we did a year of return to it.
Okay.
Which they came in their numbers. This year, because of the dreaded coronavirus,
yeah.
COVID-19, everything was halted, and we pray that God will next year, the next edition of the Panafest and Emancipation Day Festival, and beyond year of return,
Yeah.
will be well.
Hopefully. So you guys can see the pandemic really messed up a whole lot. You understand? Not just for us. Okay. This is another female dungeon, female slave dungeon to be precise. Just like the other one we saw. This we're about 200 to 250 females. Our mothers, to be precise, our ancestors were housed, were kept. Where after being caught from the villages, you know, they brought them all the way here in their numbers, you get me? You know, like, this is even more than spiritual. We actually brought gifts in memory of, you know, our ancestors, our mothers. So about 250 to 500, I think, were held in here. You can imagine what it was like for our mothers to be in here in this. You can imagine this is only the source of ventilation, and it's coming right from the sea. You can see about 1, 2, 3, just 3 in here. You get me? Oh God, I'm sure this was also sealed in bars. Actually, you can see the holes where the bars were supposed to be, you know. Still here, having some physical education and history about our roots as well as our ancestors. And we got black diamond 2, 3, 4. You understand? We have the door
of no return.
Yeah.
The gate has been changed several. It had a similar size, but exit always kept very small, so it will bend down.
Yeah.
So as you move, the officer will be able to count of you to the Americas and the Caribbean, which is the nature of the trade. Europe, Africa, America, back to Europe. It was very like a triangle. So they call it triangular slave trade, transatlantic slave trade. We'll definitely return. Let's see outside.
All right. All right. So guys, this was
all right.
The stairways where our ancestors used to the boats and to the ships. All right.
So this is typical fishing village.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Tuesday,
Yeah.
fishermen along the coast of Ghana will not go to fish.
Okay.
It is a traditional statutory holiday. Tuesday, fishermen along the coast of Ghana go fish. My village, Thursdays, we don't go to farm. Elsewhere, it's Wednesday or Friday. And all these are psychological philosophy that our ancestors created. They wanted us to choose one day of the week to rest.
Okay.
So you differ from one community to another. But along the fishing village, basically it's true. So they use that period to make their fish, as you can see, allow the fish to spawn at least once in their lifetime, once a week. And then they are really engagement to undertake when they go ahead doing it. And these flags, imaginative flags with the inscriptions for allegiance to one political party or another,
Okay.
one football club to another, or maybe a philosophical reason why they chose that color. It could be national support. When the merchants arrive in and out of the country, this is what they use.
Okay. Okay.
With this
The merchant never used this door.
No.
Wow. Okay. This was the staircase where the merchants, the slave buyers, to be precise, used into the castle. And I just learned they never used the door of no return because it was really a door of no return. You guys.
Door of return is very symbolic, and therefore a call to all of us to trace our roots and visit at least once in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So we celebrated our first ever and a special day festival in 1998, two skeletons of African descent were brought from Jamaica and New York. Madam Krista was an astute lawyer, human rights activist, and cousin of an army officer whose remains they made contact with their family members and seen them, flown them from New York to Accra by road to where we saw Fort Amsterdam on the hill. And then from there they came by the ocean to separate countries. So upon arrival, we laid them with a traditional prayer set of them. And then back to the castle, to where most of them had their last laugh and go back. I said, have you been there already? It's on the Cape Coast Kumasi Highway. Okay. About 65 kilometers away from you.
All right.
So it is for you and I, everyone, including my sister here, that wherever you travel to, do not stay in a destination forever.
True.
Good or bad, remember your roots. So, welcome back to your
door of return, actually. Coming. I'm not done, I'm coming. Guys.
So here we have the Akwaba.
Akwaba. Means welcome.
Welcome. It is in response to door of return.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You go and come back.
Okay. Were there some slaves who actually returned through this door?
No, only the descendant that we call it. Oh, okay. Once you went beyond this door as slave,
you are never coming back.
You never come back to your ancestors.
Wow. Okay, guys, so you can hear. We're glad we are able to return through the door of no return. You get me? Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Black Street, out here without fear. You know, just taking a quick tour of the Cape Coast Castle. You know, Black Street, out here without fear. Know what I mean? So what was all this used for? Okay. All right. What did they really build it with?
Ground oyster shells, limestone, and oil.
Wow, everything here. Everything here.
No. Later they produce the bricks local.
Okay.
Because of cost of transportation
and stuff.
Because we have a lot of clay around.
Oh, okay.
And then these are original, what do you call it? Artificial.
Yeah.
Wherever you see cement, it's of recent development.
Oh, okay.
Monument itself.
Okay. Guys, we're here at the cell. We're about to get a brief history of what really happened here centuries ago.
From here, close to where we saw the other female dungeons, were all storage rooms.
Okay.
And there's the smallest amongst all, later converted into a cell, popularly known as condemned cell, with the iron bar crossing over here.
Okay.
The gates, a little over 2 centuries, made up of pitch pine wood, copper plate on it, giving a strong protection according to records. The middle and the last doors removed.
Wow.
And whoever was held beyond the third door never came back alive. They were our fathers who always fought for their freedom. Fighting a English left, right, center, because they didn't do anything wrong in their villages.
They were more rebellious and stuff.
So they called them rebellious.
Okay.
But to us, they were freedom fighters. They cannot continue to suffer the atrocity in the dungeons with people really all over. No. So there was a need to fight for their freedom. They ended up dying. Keep your head low.
All right. Hey guys.
Condemned cell of the Cape Coast.
Okay. Let's take a quick tour in here at the condemned cell of the Cape Coast Castle, just like, and you know, where our, as they call it, rebellious, but our freedom fighters actually fight for who they are as Africans, fight for what they believe in as Africans, for us to actually gain the freedom that we have in today, you know. You can't imagine what being in here for just a couple minutes feels like until you're in here yourself. So imagine being held in here for...
So dehydration, suffocation killed all.
Wow.
Since they didn't give them food, water, and light, they all died so painfully.
This is crazy. There's no means of ventilation at all.
Wow.
No means of ventilation.
And they all died from... They created this to serve as a lesson of deterrent to other
Slaves, so that they will become more submissive and all that.
That was it.
Okay. As you can see, shout out to our freedom fighters.
Yeah, man.
As they call it, the rebellious slaves. Shout out to them. We are who we are today actually because of them.
Let's do the double.
Okay guys, still here at Cape Coast Castle. About to take a quick tour at the governor's residence, is it? Alright, so let's see what we find in there and learn in there. And over here is written Maclean's Hall. That is George Maclean's, is it?
Yeah, Captain George Maclean.
Okay. This is his hall.
Where you established the first court of justice.
Okay. In Ghana.
In Gold, yeah.
Okay, in the Gold Coast. All right. So this was where the first court of justice was established here at the Cape Coast Castle in Ghana, West Africa. Yeah. Okay. And on the side, it's written, the exhibition was conceived by Central Study Archaeologia Africana of Milan, promoted by the Italian Embassy in Accra, and donated to this place of memories, inaugurated by the Italian ambassador